You mentioned you grew up on a farm on the east side of the state.
Yeah.
So you grew up making fence and doing farm chores, etc.
Yeah.
Ultimately ended up with a PhD and became a professor at a major research university. So tell us about the trajectory there. Like when you were a kid, was it like I'm doing anything I can to get out of this, or I love this and I want to learn more about it?
Well, when I was a child, my parents were chasing us off the farm. They said, do not become a farmer. And my brother and I wanted to farm. My brother was exceptional with equipment, and I had a better aptitude for animals. So along the way, I had a variety of animals, cats and pigeons and horses. My dad had me raise some orphan heifer calves, and I did that, and I liked that. Then I did a beef project in 4-H, and I liked that. So I came to realize that I wanted to do animals and people. It was sort of my interest. My dad was a farmer. My mother was a teacher. And so I liked going to school. I wasn't ready. My dad, at the end of my undergraduate degree, said, why don't you come home and buy this feed mill in Allenton? Which would have been a good thing to do. It was just that it was going to be too much dairy, and I didn't want to do that much dairy nutrition. So I wanted to do beef nutrition. And so I went off and got great schooling at the University of Illinois, but had in mind as a senior undergraduate that, I'd kind of like to have this job. And it just worked out that I was on the faculty at Purdue, and two of my mentors here on campus said, so-and-so is leaving the position, we'd like you to apply. And I did, and I interviewed, and I was chosen and offered, and then I decided to come back and live out my undergraduate dream. So for me, it was always about knowing the culture of Wisconsin. Dairy is spelled with a capital D in this state. It is going to be that way. But there's still a place for beef cattle in this state. And I took up an interest then in Holstein steers, and then it became beef quality, and then I did some grazing with them, which is not a good thing necessarily to do with Holstein steers. And I did beef steers, and lots of different things with cattle and cattle production.
38 years of it.
38 and a half years of it. I enjoyed it, and I'm still here standing in the pasture on a Sunday morning.
Thanks so much for your time, Dan.
Thank you.
And